I have to ask because a lot of the children, a lot of the people who wipe their asses with their own hand will be wondering if there are any WTF moments in this magazine.
The magazine.
And Braun Strowman.
How should the book the Raw Rumble? I'll tell you how to book the Raw Rumble. I'll tell you how they should book it. Do better.
Ding. Rusev Utria. Rusev Machka. Brum ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, brum, brum, brum. My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a bona fide G and a certified. I've done it wrong again. I keep doing it wrong. How could anyone eliminate the Big Show? He weighs 6,000 pounds. Dadberg, Gold Dad, and well, everyone dies. Dead, in the ring, dead. You. Right up in your cock, buddy. Little dancey dance.
So if my videos are for children and for people who wipe their arses with their own hands, who the f*** was that video for, Adam? What's up with that? You f***ing Yes, I know my t-shirt is creased to f***, but I have just bought a house with your clickbait ducats and don't yet own an iron. Deal with it. I'm hopefully going to go to Argos and buy one tonight. Be mint. Here are all the WTF moments from WWE RAW. And we open the WTF moments for WWE RAW the way WWE RAW opened WWE RAW with a bit of Roman Reigns. The Big Dirk claimed there's going to be over 40,000 people at the Royal Rumble on Sunday back in 1997 when WWE held the 97 Royal Rumble in the Alamo Dome. There was over 60,000 in there. Now this WTF moment is twofold. First of all, this is potentially the best, certainly the most unpredictable Rumble we've had in Bear Time, fam. Bear Time, fam. The interest is pang. Yet they're still struggling to sell tickets. What's up with that, as the Hurricane used to say. Second of all, WWE seemingly telling the truth about their attendance figures. Normally when they're in a big arena like that, they fabricate the numbers. Did you know there wasn't actually 101,000 people at WrestleMania last year? Well, you f***ing do now, because I've just f***ing told you. Unless, of course, they've actually sold, I don't know, 20,000 tickets for Sunday and just doubled it to make it seem more impressive. How did they do it in 97, I hear you ask? Well, I've done some f***ing research and this is what it said. Back then, a ton of them, the tickets, were comp tickets, which means they were given away. Competition winners, guest list, friends and family. And on top of that, a lot of the tickets were discounted at $5 and some were cheaper with coupons that you could get on cans of Dr. Pepper. Me sideways and call me Betty if they're struggling to sell tickets that much today in 2017. Why don't they call the doctor up? Hello, Mr. Pepper. Let us have some coupons on your cans. But 40,000, 60,000, 60. Adam Blompier's videos are childish. For some reason, I still watch WWE RAW in standard definition. I mean, I've got all your clickbait ducats and John O'Clock merch and I'm a Lol Subject t-shirt merch available from shop.whatculture.com, firmly inserted in my back pocket. Yet I don't choose to spend those ducats on HD. What's the point? My eyes are fine. You can see it all in standard. Anyway, I don't watch it in high definition. Therefore, when Chris Jericho held up his list of Jericho, my eyes burning like fire. That's bright eyes. My eyes, though, they were seeing a series of squiggles on Jericho's bit of papier. Not names written in a nice formation, just random squiggles here, there, and everywhere. Now, those of you with high definition might be telling me, King Ross, you're f***ing blind. There was names there, and quite frankly, I couldn't give a shit. I saw what I saw, all right? That's what I told the prosecutioner back in the day. I didn't f***ing do it, all right? I didn't see it either. What I did see on Jericho's thing, though, was squiggles like a game of snakes and ladders. It looked like it was a mess. Big Show's in the Royal Rumble. WTO, shoot me in the face. One question, why? Why is the Big Show in the Royal Rumble? We already know he is busy on WrestleMania night. The aim of everyone in that Royal Rumble is to win the Rumble and a shot at the WWE Universal or WWE Championship at WrestleMania. Big Show's got a match, and I know he's in fantastic shape, but there's no f***ing chance in hell that the Big Show will be pulling double duty in 2017 on any given night. It's just a waste of a spot. He's already busy. What's he fighting for? That's a song, isn't it? It's John O'Clock, motherfuckers! It's Raw! It's Raw! And it's John O'Clock! And Jemima! Me sideways and call me Betty. It's John O'Clock on an episode of WWE RAW. Kevin Dunn while choosing all of his shots, you know. Let's cut to camera 2. Let's go back to the hard cam. I'm sorry. Let's go back to camera 2. Let's cut back to the hard cam. He decided to choose a camera that was pointed directly at some big old King Ross mark wearing a John O'Clock shirt. A shirt that you could buy for £16 from shop.whatculture.com. Oh, shit guy. I'm a sick guy. So thanks, Kevin. Overnight sales here at WhatCulture.com have trebled thanks to that shot. Thank you very much for making me a little bit richer. Well, we might as well get all of the self-indulgence out of the way in one fell swoop. King Ross sign, Dirty Mark. King Ross sign. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, Stephanie McMahon's on the other end of that phone. It's nice to see Stephanie McMahon phoning it in. Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins were fighting for a spot in the Rumble. If Sami won, he earned his way into the Rumble. If Seth lost, he lost his spot in the Rumble. Sami knocked Seth to the floor. Sami looked like he was in danger of being counted out. Byron Saxton, however, asked the question whether Sami Zayn should let Seth Rollins be counted out. Be counted out, which would have meant that Sami would have won the match. Easily compared to normal. Winning via count out, it's sort of a cheater's way to win, isn't it? You know, you just beat the shit out of someone and flop them to the floor. You don't have the integrity of pinning their shoulders to the mat and getting the 1, 2, 3, do you? But Byron asked the question that made no sense, so Byron. Now then, lads, I am here with a huge scope. I am here to tell you that Triple H had nothing to do with Triple H's music playing towards the end of that Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn match, which led to Seth Rollins being screwed and Sami Zayn, in a quite heelish manner, stealing a victory. I am here to tell you that the culprit for that music playing for absolutely no reason in an unexpected fashion was Kevin flipping Dunn. When Sethy Poo got backstage, he and General Manager Mick Foley were speculating. They claimed that somebody in production was to blame for playing Triple H's music at a very bad time for Sethy Poo. Well, they're right, because that's where Kevin Dunn lives. However, because he went out on Sunday evening and bashed several grams of toot, Kevin didn't get to finish the work he was supposed to. You see, WWE are currently creating a documentary about how Triple H discovered and then created British wrestling. He is the man responsible for everything British wrestling. He is the god of British wrestling and cruiserweights, etc., etc., etc. tournaments. So because Kev went out on Sunday night, he had to do 2 jobs at once. He had to run Monday Night Raw on one side of his setup and had to do this documentary on the other side. He got all confused. And when Kev gets confused, all the central nervous system science. It sends down nervous tinglings into his teeth. His teeth then start to chatter. His teeth then start to shake. His teeth then start to tremble. His teeth then fell out and hit the button which played Triple H's Tron, which is going in at the start of this documentary about how Triple H created British wrestling. Therefore, Triple H's theme was played live on Raw when it wasn't supposed to be. That's what happened. That is real. So Sami Zayn has to earn his way into the Royal Rumble, but Big Cass, he can just officially announce himself as part of the Royal Rumble. Once again, to steal a little term from the Hurricane. What's up with that? I officially announce bankruptcy! That is a reference to The Office there. You know, you can't just officially declare something like that and then it actually happens. Michael Scott wasn't actually bankrupt. He thought by declaring it like that, he actually... But how's that fair? One babyface has to earn it. Another babyface can just officially declare bankruptcy. We will sign Braun, LeBron, punny, puntastic, pun specular. F off. Vince McMahon likes big sweaty men. 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 After being scared away by the Big Show for some reason, surely WWE should have had the rising star Braun knock the 7 shades of shit out of the falling star Big Show. Would that not have made sense, WWE? Him walking away, yes, it's a heelish thing to do, but it makes him look a little bit weak, and we all know he's very strong. He's Braun Strong, man. Fucking hell. Anyway, Braun Strowman, after he was scared off by the Big Show, challenged all of his energy and became some sort of sassy ghetto lady. I've been told that's politically correct, but there's a chance it might not be. If it's not, I apologise on behalf of myself and WhatCulture.com, but if it is, let's just run with it. You'll see what I mean now when I say that Braun said he does what he wants, how he wants, and when he wants. Sassy ghetto lady. Oh, this is it. This is the last show. It's been a lovely ride. Goodbye, everybody. Hey. But seriously, you've just seen me do that. How I want, when I want, what would you call it? Let me know in the comments below so I don't make this horrible mistake ever again. Potential mistake. Just digging a hole, digging a hole. So the entire premise of the WWE Universal Championship match at the Royal Rumble is that Chris Jericho will be inside a shark cage. He'll be hoisted above the ring, so there's no chance of any tomfoolery. We're going to have a fair match, a one-on match between Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Who doesn't like a fair fight, am I right, lads? Yep. However, the stipulation was then all over because Mick Foley made this match between Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens with Chris Jericho above the ring a no DQ match, meaning that any can get involved and there'll be no ramifications for that. We'll end up with a screwy finish that this cage was supposed to prevent. Once again, Hurricane Helms. What's up with that? Where's the logic in that, lads? I mean, it's written in the stars, isn't it, as Tiny Temper and Eric, whatever the his name was, used to say. Sethy Poo's been screwed out of the Royal Rumble. Sethy Poo's very angry about being screwed out of the Royal Rumble. Sethy Poo takes his aggression out on the match between Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns wins. Whoop-de-f***ing-do. That's what's going to happen. You heard it here first. It's a Ross Tweddle. I'm not Ross Tweddle. I'm King Ross. Ross Tweddle's a different man. It's a King Ross huge scope. You claim to be the king, but you're just a jester. Those were the words of Rich Swann to Neville. The writing, it makes me want to get my 2 fingers and push them into my eyes. Here is Maggle Cole's reaction to the whole Alicia storyline. Play it away, Dick Tubbs. Right, Right, I've not made much of a hoo-ha about the whole Emilina shtick so far. Yes, I think it's a stupid name. Yes, I think she should just be allowed to be called Emma. But the premiere of Emilina has been delayed for so long now that I'm questioning what Zack Ryder is doing with his girlfriend. For you marks that don't read the internet because you're a f***ing idiot, Zack Ryder and Emilina are in a real-life relationship. They do the sex and the tings with the wings and the tings. Oh, dear me. Zack Ryder puts his penis into Emilina's vagina. Such is the wonders of life. They're boyfriend and girlfriend, people. It happens. Don't deny it. Anyway, we haven't been given a reason as to why Emilina's debut has been delayed. She just says, oh, thank you for your patience. It'd be worth your while. Why? Why are you, pal? You're in a basement somewhere. Has Zacky Poo tied you up and not let you out? Has he put your feet in some wet cement and then let the cement dry and then chucked you off a dock? Has he done that? This is in danger of becoming a bit too dark for my liking. Has Zack Ryder done a third mildly humorous yet dark thing to Emilina, which means he can't appear on WWE RAW? Just let me know you're alive, love. Please. Now then, I'm not going to dwell on the Mark who lost his shit at the prospect of Triple H appearing. My friend, sort your f***ing life out. Instead, we're going to turn our attentions to Goldberg, who performed a Hulk Hogan shirt rip aimed at Goldberg, his daddy / uncle / big brother. We don't know what relation they are. Isn't it funny how much this fan looked like the Swords of Essex and WCPW original Paul Robinson? My old man did that smirny, where's Dasman's head? A lot of people won't get that reference, but for those of you who do, get a life. And now we move on to Goldberg, who claimed the fans were making him screw up his lines by getting them all choked up and emotional by chanting his name, etc., etc. Bullshit, pal. As we all saw, Goldberg was inexplicably bleeding. I'm pissed as a fart still. Maybe it had something to do with the fact that Chris Jericho stabbed you in the forehead with his pen. Yes, Jericho and Goldberg like to fight from time and time again. Well, they don't fight, do they? Jericho just wipes the floor with Goldberg every time because Goldberg's not actually that big and strong. Or Jericho's bigger and stronger than he looks. Either way, Jericho Goldberg up the arse every time. Or it's because you twatted your head so hard off the door before walking out, you caused yourself to bleed, gave yourself a little concussion, knocked yourself silly before you had to go in front of thousands of people in the arena and millions of people around the world to cut a promo, and you couldn't think of where to start because all you were seeing were little birdies and Kevin Dunn's teeth flying round in circles in your head. Here's a little tidbit for you. The room that Goldberg came out of is apparently the same room that CM Punk walked into and told Vince McMahon, nah pal, I'm going home. I'm taking me ball, I'm going home. See you later. The night after the Royal Rumble in 2K14 Rumble. Yes, 2K14. The 2K14 Rumble. The night after that, CM Punk walked into that room where Goldberg bloodied himself by twatting his head off the door and told Vince McMahon, I'm gone here. Ooh. Threatened Vince McMahon told Goldberg to headbutt it so hard the spirit of CM Punk would be knocked out that room forever. Just f***ing get a life, Reddit, will you? F*** off. Vince McMahon likes big sweaty men. 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 They can't end Raw like that. Taker, Lesnar, Goldberg, all in the ring at the same time. They're gonna knock 7 shades of shit out of each other. Taker's music was playing. The atmosphere was very spooky with the phantom of CM Punk and his ball. Let them fight, lads, but no, Taker's music was playing and he just cut it like that. Now Adam Blompier, who I rightfully took the piss out of at the start of this video, brought up a very good point. Imagine how that would have looked to the live audience. As soon as the 3 lads were told, lads, we're off the air, they would have just left the ring, one by one, and walked up to the back. Presumably, it would look very weird. 3 men that should have been gagging to kick the shit out of each other would have just left the ring like little choir boys, well-behaved choir boys. Might as well put them in those dresses next time. Words. And that's it for your WTF Moments from WWE RAW. This might be a half-hour episode. Good. Bye.